Hey there, beautiful souls, welcome to the channel. We already reached the month of December, and I'm going to make a tarot video about what energies are coming, what is going on in your month of December. So, I will use some tarot cards and some oracle cards in order to see what kind of updates you are going to get during the month of December. I mean, it might come as a predictions, it might come in a different kind of ways. We will just see what kind of cards I'm going to pull, or not going to pull, they are just going to come on their own. So let's get started with the pile picking. This time I will use the Green Witch Oracle. Let's see which plant, which fruit, vegetable or flower will represent the first group. Okay, we have two cards. I just want to get one. Let's see which card to represent. Yes, we have one card, and that is Grape. Alright. So for the first group we have the grape. We have grape. Alright, let's see which card is going to represent the second group, the second pile. Okay, we have pumpkin. Interesting. Alright, and let's see the final group. Let's see the final group. For pile number 3, for the final group, we have the Fennel. Alright, so we have 3 cards. One of them should be attracting you more the other ones, if you are meant to find messages in this reading. Just listen to your intuition. Whichever of those cards shines brighter than the other one, whichever one of those cards feels more inviting, more attractive, feel free to choose that one. And if you are attracted to more than one of those cards, feel free to watch the different groups, the different piles. Just do whatever your intuition is guiding you to do. And you will see the cards on a slightly wider screen, and there will be a clearer background. This might help you with your choice. Choose wisely, and I will meet you at your reading. Hello there, pile number 1, for those of you who have chosen the grape. Alright, well, the card is saying abundance, and the number that the card has is actually the first thing that gets my attention. It is the number 23, 2 plus 3, 5, which means some kind of change, something that is going in an unexpected kind of way, something that you do not expect, some kind of a surprise element that will be added to this. And we have the sign Sagittarius, which is telling me about some kind of forward movement, some kind of aim and forward movement. I do feel that this kind of topics might be present in your month of December. And the card itself is saying abundance. I mean, Sagittarius is being governed by Jupiter, the planet of abundance. So I do feel that many of you that are watching right now, the collective that has chosen the first pile, you are going to meet some kind of inspiration, some kind of an idea that will give you some kind of opportunity for abundance, or I don't know, I just feel some inspiration that is taking over you and giving you possibilities, chances, something that is inspiring you, getting your attention, and you invest in attention and care in that thing. This kind of energy I'm sensing for you, pal number one. Alright, let's get started with some of my cards. I will use the karma cards, which are astrology based cards. And we will see what kind of energies we will find from those cards. So let's see what is awaiting the collective that chose this pile, this group. What kind of energies, what kind of influences, what's going on during the month of December. Okay, right away I have 5 cards. 5 cards that are symbolizing signs, houses, planets. Actually, I have 6 cards. Alright, let's get started. First, we have Saturn. Saturn is talking about being more realistic. I don't know why the word limitations came into my mind. Let me take another card. Libra. Limitations. Libra is about making decisions, about connections, relationships. I don't know why I'm mixing those 2 cards. I need a third one. Second house. Second house is about your worth, your values, your resources, the way you appreciate yourself. So with Saturn, I do feel that we are talking about some kind of limitations, like putting some kind of boundaries. And in Libra, I do feel that this might indicate boundaries that you need to place between you and people, or in a way, I do feel here that you need to be a bit more nurturing towards yourself, to mind your energy and to not let other people influence your energy in any kind of way. That's what we are talking about with the Saturn card and with the Libra, about relationships and connections. And the second house is your own value, the way you see yourself, the way you appreciate yourself. So I do feel that this combination that we just got wants to say something about you in December managing, or even if you don't manage, when you see this message, this is kind of alarming for you to know that you need to place some kind of boundaries between you and people, because I do feel that there is some kind of energy exchange. I do feel that you might be an empath, just like I am, and you might be receiving a lot of energy and like being too compassionate to the energy that you're receiving from the others. So with this combination, I do feel that the cards are saying to you to ground yourself, to focus more on yourself, and to place some kind of healthy boundaries whenever it is necessary between you and the people around you. Especially if you feel a bit heavy, a bit overwhelmed when you are receiving too much energy, or the energy that you're receiving, it feels kind of overwhelming. This might be related to a stressful work environment, some kind of a stressful environment in general. In a way, I do feel that the cards just want to say to you, shield yourself and take better care of yourself. Appreciate yourself more. Then we have the 10th house. Okay, here the energy is different. Your career, where you are going. Then we have the 5th house. Investment, gambles, creations. And finally we have the North Node. Okay. This is very interesting energy actually, pile number 1, because here we had cards that I feel that they were focused on you, on your boundaries, on your well-being, on your self-worth. Here we have cards, actually, I did not pull them in the correct order, I just pulled randomly the cards and they kind of told us a story. Here we have cards that are focused entirely on your goals, on your creations, on your life purpose, life goals. This kind of energy I'm sensing from these 3 cards. The 10th house is the highest house where you can have your planets and everything else. The 10th house is the highest the highest point that you can reach on your astrology chart. So I do feel that first the cards are saying to you, ground yourself, shield yourself, stay in your own energy, and then you will see clearly where your path is going, where you are being led to. The 10th house is usually indicating, once again, it is related to the sign Capricorn, but you don't have to be Capricorn in order to be affected by this. I mean, everybody has 10th house in their astrology chart, and that usually shows your highest goal. So I do feel that there will be some kind of glimpses of where you could reach, what could be your highest goal, what are the things that you can give to the society, to your environment. And the 5th house is about your creations. Definitely I do feel that you are going to get some kind of an idea, some kind of a glimpse. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but what I feel is that indeed you are receiving some kind of a sneak peek, or I don't know, some kind of inspiration that is serving as a driving force for you. And the North Node is all about getting uncomfortable, getting outside of your comfort zone and following the path that you are meant to walk. This kind of energy I am sensing for you, pile number 1. And I do feel that you are either forced or you realize that you need to get out of some kind of a comfort zone that feels as a limitation. Maybe some of you have already done that. All right. I will keep those cards. I'm not going to take any more astrology karma cards. I will start with tarot cards in order to see more in your month of December. Those were just some energies that we read. Now I will use my Golden Art Tarot. I've been using it for... Actually, I started using it this week. I'm not sure actually. I'm recording videos whenever I have free time, so sometimes it just goes away from my mind when I use specific deck, but I'm trying to keep things diverse. Alright, let me just reshuffle. And let's get started with the tarot. So let's see what kind of energies are entering in your life during this month. Let's check first what kind of energies are entering in your life. On the Devil cards, and at the bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, I asked about what kind of energies are entering, but I was also thinking, wouldn't it be better to talk about what energies are leaving first and then check what energies are entering? And I do feel that with this combination we are receiving more energies that are leaving. So having the Devil card and having the 10 of Swords, here the message is clear to me. It just wants to say that during the month of December, you are going to have some kind of a major closure, some kind of an ending that is meant to end. And it does feel, it might be a bit painful. It might, yeah, I do feel that it does involve certain degree of pain, but it is something that is meant to end. With the Devil card especially, I do feel that you are putting an end to some kind of unhealthy chapter, something that was draining, something that was pulling your energy down, and you are just letting it go. You are freeing yourself from it in the month of December. Let's find out more. Is there something more that you need to know regarding the month of December? Pile number 1, we have 2 cards now. Knight of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, so definitely that's a beautiful message for you, pile number 1. With the Knight of Swords, I do feel that your determination, your ideas, all those things are increasing. You are getting more determined, you are getting more activated, you are coming up with different ideas. I do sense some kind of a mental activity, which makes sense because very soon we are going to have full moon in Gemini. Gemini is about mind activity, about chatter, about communication. So definitely I do feel that you are going to experience this soonish, like, well, soonish, I mean in the first days of December, if you are watching this in the beginning of December. Then we have Nine of Cups. I do feel that you are going to put priority on your dreams, the things that you want, the things that you desire. And with the Lover's card, I do sense that you are going to feel like a reborn regarding your dreams, your inspirations. That's a very powerful message that I felt for the collective. Like putting an ending and starting to look forward towards the bigger picture, towards the life goal, towards something more important. That comes as a main message for me. All right. Please, Spirit, would you tell us, is there something else that pile number 1 is letting go in December? Page of Swords and the Tower in reverse. What Spirit is telling me is that up until now, you've been in some kind of a slow burn kind of process. There were things that were going away from your life. You were shedding things, which fits with the year of the snake, actually. It's all about shedding some kind of an old skin, something that you don't need. And with the Tower in reverse, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that you are actually, up until now, you've been letting go things. You've been letting things that do not serve you to live your life little by little. It's like you are reaching your core, you are reaching your center. And with the Page of Swords in reverse, I feel that another thing that you are letting go during the month of December has something to do with chaos, has something to do with a lot of confusions, a lot of thoughts that are just all over the place. Indeed, I feel that you are reaching some kind of a peace. All right. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about the month of December for pile number 1? Is there something else that is important that pile number 1 needs to know? Okay, those cards are too many, but let's take a look at them. 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, and King of Pentacles in an upright position. Okay, a lot of reversed energy. Let's see what's in the bottom of the deck. 7 of Wands. Okay, another message that we get. It has something to do with your defenses, with you being defensive, with you standing up on your ground, not letting anything to pass through you, guarding your field. This kind of energy I'm sensing from the 7 of Wands. Then we have 7 of Pentacles in reverse, which is telling me about not wasting your time on something that you do not see valuable anymore. 6 of Cups in reverse is telling me about some kind of a past situation, something that was not closed yet, something that required closure. 3 of Cups is telling me about isolation. So if I have to make a story out of this, I do feel that it has something to do with a situation where you do not need to invest any more of your energy because it is in the past, even though it doesn't feel as if it is completely gone. It does feel as if there is still something lingering there. And with the 3 of Cups in reverse, I do feel that it does bring a lot of kind of bitter taste kind of energy. I don't know, I just don't feel good energy from the 3 of Cups in reverse. I feel a bit more like bitterness, a bit like this could have gone in a different way, but it went in a way that it was disappointing, and there is nothing else I can do besides accept it. Then we have 10 of Wands in reverse, which is telling me that when this energy becomes too overwhelming, that will be the point where you are going to release it. That will be the point where you will say, okay, I had enough. I cannot take any longer. I reached the peak. I reached the limit. So the only thing I can do is just let it all go. Let all the wands drop. Six of Wands in reverse is telling me that you will no longer care if there is a winner or loser. You will just let go, surrender ego. Actually, that's the thing that I'm picking up here. Some of you, I feel that you are completely going to let go of ego, or at least you will climb above ego. You will be able to see things from a point that is more neutral. You will be able to see your thoughts and classify them. Like, for example, you are going to get some kind of a thought in your head and you will see, okay, this thought is coming from my ego because my ego wants to achieve this and that. That's not me, that's my ego. I do feel that some of you are going to reach that level where you will be able to recognize your thought patterns and where they are coming from. And in the end, we have the King of Pentacles in an upright position, one of the few cards that is in an upright position. And it's actually the last one. We also have here the Seven of Wands in the upright. With the King of Pentacles, I do feel that stability. And that feels as the dominating message of the cards. I do feel that overall Spirit is saying that you are going to reach stability. Mental stability, physical stability, some kind of stability. The Pentacles are usually related with money and finances. That also could be the case, but here I do feel that it is not that much related to money. I feel that it is more related to you feeling more stable with yourself in your own energy. This kind of energies I am sensing for you, pile number one. Let me take a look at the timer. Well, we still have some time, but to be honest, I don't know what else to ask my cards because we already got plenty of messages and they do seem kind of positive, and I don't want to ruin that energy, especially because holidays are coming. So let me take one closing message. Please, Spirit, what is your closing message for pile number one? What is the last thing that you would like to share with them? Four of Wands in reverse and Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this message is an interesting one. It does say something about give and take. It does say something about inequality. And it does say something about instability. So, Spirit is saying to you, actually this message feels more like some kind of a statement. If the energies of give and take are unstable, if you have given more than you have received in some kind of a situation, then that situation is not going to reach some kind of stability unless those energies are balanced. I'm not sure who was meant to hear that message, but I do feel that that message was specifically directed to somebody that is watching this. So let's leave it here. I mean, I feel that there isn't anything else I could ask my cards, at least for now. I will make more readings like this one. I will check more energies and use more cards in the future. So feel free to hit the subscribe button and feel free to hit the like button and share in the comment section. How does this resonate with your expectations? I mean, I don't like the word expectations actually. With the way you feel in December, because we are already in December, and how intuitively you feel regarding the month of December and regarding what you just saw. So feel free to do that. And yeah, let's meet again in another tarot video. Thank you very much for being with me. Hope you have a great evening or day whenever you see this. Bye, till next time. Hello there, pile number two. For those of you who have chosen the pumpkin, it's actually a canned pumpkin, not just an ordinary pumpkin. By the way, there's a motorcycle that is just passing by. You all probably are hearing it, but just ignore it. There is nothing I can do about it. Alright, so looking at the pumpkin has the word productivity, and I'm just sensing some kind of a busy environment. It feels more like a Christmassy kind of environment. I don't know why, I just sense that you are going to engage with this, with that. You will take care of different things. I just sense you in a bit more dynamic kind of environment, but it doesn't feel that stressful. It feels more like rewarding, or I don't know, I just feel good energy from it. I feel busyness, but busy in a good kind of way, without stress, without any tension, just joy. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with Christmas. We have the sign Cancer, and the moment I pulled that pumpkin, actually, I was thinking about food. I feel that it has something to do with preparing some kind of a tasty food. Maybe it does involve pumpkins. I mean, I know that there are some nice sweets that can be made out of pumpkin. But indeed, I just feel some kind of energy of preparing some kind of a good food, taking good care, taking some kind of a good chill time, and cutting worries. We have a scissor. Cutting worries, cutting frustrations, putting pause on those elements for a while. Alright, let's take some planets, some houses, and some astrology signs with my karma cards and find out what energies are entering, what kind of energies are actually present in your month of December. We have a house. Let's see which house we have. We have the 10th house. Okay, the 10th house actually looks kind of pretty next to the pumpkin. The 10th house has something to do with your career, with your life goal, with your destiny, with the highest aim that you have. And I do feel that you might get some kind of a sneak peek at that, because I'm focused at that mountain that is here in the circle, and it has even a reflection. So it's actually not a mountain. It seems like a rock, some kind of a floating rock. And as I focus on it, I just feel like somebody's getting a sneak peek. By that I mean you might get some kind of an idea. You might suddenly start seeing yourself, what you might be doing in the future. Like some kind of an idea might sound better to you. You might hear something, you might see something, and then you think, this doesn't sound like a bad idea. This does sound like something that I might be doing in the future. Let's find out more. We have in Virgo, the analyzing, the result from the perfectionism. When I look at this card, what comes to my mind is mind blending, like ideas that are blending in one, minds that are thinking like one. Maybe you are going to meet people that will give you good ideas. And I do feel that there will be some kind of brainstorming about ideas, brainstorming about something that you could be doing, some kind of creativity and brainstorming involved in this. Next we have in the 5th house, once again, your creations. The power of love, investments in gambles. Okay. Investments in gambles. Well, the investment, gambles, and other games. This is actually the message that is on the card. It doesn't have to do that much with gambles, actually. What I sense is indeed some kind of creativity, some kind of passion. When I see the 5th house, when I think about the 5th house, the first message that comes to me is inspiration, creation, passion. Like you getting passionate about something, you brainstorming about something, and meeting the right people that are helping you to come up with the right ideas and analyze those ideas. Like get some kind of practical way to approach those ideas, or some kind of practical ideas that will help you to reach that top that you are aiming for. All right. Any other messages for the person that is watching me, Spirit? Regarding December, regarding this month, we are already in December when I'm shooting this. Actually, it's the 1st December. I'm a bit late. We have a house and a planet. Let's check. We have the planet Mars. Okay, that's activation. And we have the second house. Okay, so that is actually very interesting energy talking about astrology, because Mars is related with Aries, the first sign, the first house, and second house is what comes after Aries. I do feel that there is some kind of relation here. Mars in second house. This is usually indicating about being more initiative, being more active, feeling more active, and also might indicate being more active in regards of finances, in regards of investments, especially because here we have coins, we have money. So indeed, I feel that there will be more ideas regarding how you can make money, or how you can something about investments, something about finding a way to earn money, some kind of active force there. And in general, having Mars in the second house, it just places some kind of emphasis, places some kind of power on that second house, gives a boost to that second house. The second house feels more like some kind of a dormant house, because it is governed by a fixed sign. So having Mars there, I feel that it makes that second house more alive, in a way that you might feel your self-esteem increased, in a way that you might feel yourself in a more kind of centered way, in a more kind of in a way that you're appreciating yourself more, in a way that you recognize your self-worth easier than before. And yeah, these kind of messages are popping up. Let's find out more. Let's not dwell on these two cards. Let's keep going. We have a sign, Capricorn, the day-to-day reality. Use the most business-like way. Okay, I do feel that the Capricorn is added to those two cards. I do feel that with the Capricorn we are talking about finding some kind of practical approach, being more practical, or in a way that building some kind of a system regarding your finances, regarding your even self-worth. But here we are talking about something that is structured with Capricorn. And once again, we have the 10th house and the Capricorn. Once again, it has something to do with your major goal, life goal. If you get the North Node, that is a triple confirmation. We have two more cards, house, 7th house, and planets. And we have moon, okay. So, 7th house is the house of your relationship. I mean, relationships in general. It's a house where you are interacting with the others. And the moon there, it brings a bit more emotion. It brings a bit more like catalyst kind of energy. I do feel that you will be a bit more emotional, a bit more not triggered, but a bit more like just there will be a bit more emotion when you are interacting with others, when you are in connection with other people, when you are dealing with other people in general. That's what I'm feeling from those two cards. I'm just trying to figure out how they are adding to the other cards that we have here. And by the way, there is another weird sound that is coming somewhere from the outside, but yeah, just ignore it, please. Well, another thing that I'm picking up from the 7th house is that you might receive help from someone. And indeed, this feels like help that you were not expecting, something that you were not seeing because you have a moon. I'm just focused on those two hands that I see in the cards. Those two hands are like holding each other steady. So definitely pile number 2, expect some kind of communication with people that will enrich you, that will give you ideas, that will help you find your purpose. Or yeah, actually your purpose is quite alright to say, since we are talking about the 10th house. But overall, the energies that I'm feeling for you in December are quite good for now, the way I see the cards. Let's take some last cards to close it off. I mean, last cards from this deck. Then I will start with tarot. We have a house, 12th house. The 12th house is about sacrifice, about it just indicates a bit more philosophical kind of energy. Let me take one more card in order to get more clarity. Planets. Mercury. Okay, Mercury in the 12th house. Okay. I feel that your consciousness is going to shift during the month of December. You will be thinking more about people that are less fortunate than you. You will be thinking about helping others, sacrificing things in a way that helps others. I feel that you will be in a bit more giving kind of energy, in a bit more generous kind of energy, in a way that you are going to notice mercy. Mercy actually is the key word that is coming to me. You will be a bit more merciful, like just appreciate what you got, appreciate all your blessings, and in a desire, in a state of willing to help those that are less fortunate than you. I'm not sure how this is going to resonate for you, but this kind of energies I'm sensing up until now from those two cards. I will start with the tarot in order to find out more regarding your month of December, so just bear with me until I reshuffle. And we'll see what messages will pop up. Okay. So please, Spirit, what I actually was going to ask what energies are leaving during the month of December, and we got the Moon and we got the Three of Swords. So that's actually a good thing. If you are watching this video and you still have some kind of heartache, some kind of pain, some kind of fears and confusions, I feel that during the month of December, those feelings, those confusions are somehow going to be melted away. I just feel that they will be pushed away by emotions and feelings that are stronger than them. Positive ones. They will be replaced by something more positive. And even if what you are feeling right now is a bit more lower key kind of emotion, I do feel that you are going to find a way to push it away, at least for this month. Yeah, just let me take a look at this card. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, indeed I feel that you are getting into a power. Indeed I feel that you are with the Queen of Wands, I feel that you are a bit more like in your own energy, and I feel that you are going to follow your own instincts. You are not going to be that much in a way. Actually, with the Three of Pentacles, we are talking about cooperation, society, and I feel that you are going to take charge. You are going to take leadership and not be a follower. Be the one that makes the way rather than being a follower. This kind of energy I'm sensing from those two cards, like taking charge of your own life. This kind of energy I sense from the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse is telling me about not relying on others in order to find your own success. or not relying too much on others in order to find your own path, just being headstrong and making your own way, like climbing above all kind of energies or all kind of things that are not resonating with you. We have the Star card and Two of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, well, this actually confirms what I initially felt. There will be good energy in the sky, there will be good vibe in the air, even though it will feel a bit overwhelming, even though it will feel a bit busy, a bit imbalanced, but still the good energy will be there, so you are not going to pay that much attention to all the tasks that you have. But I do sense that there will be a certain point in December, I mean we are talking about holidays, where you will be like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, I won't have time for it, I'm tired, I want to rest. But the overall energy is actually good because it feels holiday-like. That's kind of vibe I'm sensing with the Star card, combining with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, let's focus on what energies are entering actually. What kind of energies are coming in December for you, for the collective. Three of Pentacles in reverse once again, and Five of Swords in upright position. Okay, you are turning your back on something. That's the main topic that I'm getting from those Five of Swords. And it doesn't have to be like, once again, I told you, you are not going to be a follower. You are going to find your own path. Maybe there will be some kind of ideas, maybe there will be some kind of suggestion from people around you, but those suggestions will actually help you find your own way. You are not going to follow what they say. You will take their ideas and do them in your own way. Find your own way and turn your back. Nine of Pentacles in reverse and Queen of Pentacles upright. Okay. Interesting energies. Once again, this is setting you being bound to others and you being independent and holding your own coin, holding your own pentacle. I mean, those energies are appearing a lot in this reading. It has something to do with your relation to others, and by relation I mean there are some kind of strings attached to this, like you depending on others on something, and then I see you being in your own zone, holding your own coin with this Queen of Pentacles. It feels like some kind of a transition here. I don't know why I see those two elements that are contrary to each other. One is saying you depend on someone or you have some kind of strings attached, and the other one is saying you sitting in your own power, you holding your own coin, you having your own source of power. Alright, let's take clarification. We have a lot of cards. Let's see if they are going to clarify this. Two of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, Nine of Wands upright, Fool upright. Let's see what's in the bottom of the deck. We have Strength card in reverse. Okay, here the message is a bit perplexed, a bit puzzled. With the Two of Wands in reverse and with the Eight of Cups in reverse, here we are talking about some kind of detachment that is difficult to be made, some kind of expectation, expecting something to go in a certain way and having a hard time to let it go, having a hard time to turn your back. Nine of Wands is telling me about you hanging on to something even though it hurts. I'm not sure what exactly I'm referring since this is a collective reading, but whatever this is, I just see you hanging on to something even though you know that it hurts, even though you know that you are not going to get much out of it. And I feel that this has something to do with that attachment that I mentioned with the Nine of Pentacles. it feels like indeed you are holding on to some kind of a situation that is not serving you, situation that maybe you are expecting to change, even though you see that it is a bit hopeless, but still you are not letting it go. With the Fool card in the end, the Major Arcana, this is telling me about you finally taking a leap of faith, closing your eyes and moving forward. Jumping. I mean, jumping without thinking too much, without any holding back. Just taking a leap of faith and just moving forward. Although the Fool is looking towards those cards here. In that dynamic, I do feel that you are going to realize what is going on here. By that I mean you are going to realize that there is no point for you to hang on and to stay on this situation that is not giving you any benefits or not promising you anything. You will see the attachment for what it is, just an attachment. And that will give you freedom. That will help you to choose yourself. And having the Strength card in reverse is telling me that maybe for a moment you are feeling as if your power is not there yet. But this doesn't have to feel as discouragement. I mean, we have the Fool card, which is telling about new beginning. And the Strength in reverse, to be honest, the message that I'm picking up is that someone is draining your power, or some kind of environment that is draining your power and not allowing you to show your full potential, or in a way being your true power. That's what I'm feeling with the Strength card in reverse. However, with the Fool card, I do feel that you are going to see this clearly and either put boundaries or do something about it. Take some kind of initiative. The Fool card is like start button, starting something new or doing something new, initiating something. Even though it is risky, but it does involve boldness, and it does have a bit more unexpected kind of energy. Alright, let's close your messages. Let's take some more cards. Okay, the card came on its own, Seven of Cups, and in the bottom we have Lovers in reversed. So the final message that came, it does indicate something regarding choices. I do feel that the collective that is watching me right now, you will feel a bit lost during this month. In a way that you are not going to show which path is the right one to follow. I feel that there will be certain opportunities, certain ideas that will come up, and you will be a bit confused which one is the best one for you, which one is the one that is meant for you. And there will be that wandering around. And what I would say to you, there is no wrong or right path. Every path that you are choosing, it has something that you meant to learn there. And maybe it will feel a bit overwhelming, maybe it will feel a bit confusing for you, but I do feel that you are going to get where you are meant to get, regardless of anything. And I just sense a bit more like puzzled kind of energy, like not knowing what is the right choice for you. But not knowing what is the right choice is not always a bad thing. I mean, you cannot know everything. The only way to find out is to go for something that you feel guided for and see where it is going to take you. I mean, if that path takes you somewhere, it is, I mean, no matter what you do, you are where you are meant to be. So every path that you choose, it will be a path that you are guided to do. Otherwise, it won't be appearing in front of you, will it? So this kind of message comes up. And with this message, I am ending the reading pile number 2. It does feel like a busy month for you. It does feel like a kind of inspiring, dynamic energy that will be in the sky. But it doesn't feel negative, to be honest, as I told you in the beginning. I do feel that there will be a lot going on, but at the same time, it will be quite alright. I mean, it will be quite exciting. It will just put your energy on active mode, like some kind of a push button to start your energy. I mean, to get your energy on. So this is what I see for your month of December. If you enjoyed this video, or if it kind of resonates with what you felt, feel free to comment in the section, share your thoughts in the comment section, and do not hesitate to subscribe for my channel, because I'm making all kind of readings and I'm doing them weekly, so feel free to subscribe in order to not miss out any video from me. And also click on the like button to let me know that you enjoyed the video. So that was it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again next time. Bye! For month of December, just based on this card. So I will take some astrology cards. This is called Karma cards, actually, the deck. And see what kind of energies are entering in your month of December, since we are already in this month. We have a planet, and that planet is Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter is smiling, so I do feel that some kind of a blessing is coming in your way, pal number 3. Some kind of a blessing. Let's find out more about it. Even the card is saying good fortune. Signs. Okay, Taurus. Alright, that's actually makes sense regarding what I felt from the Fennel. Taurus is about your self-worth, about knowing your boundaries, knowing what you can and you cannot do, what you can tolerate and what you cannot tolerate, feeling comfortable, feeling good within your own skin. So the combination Jupiter and Taurus, it is actually a good combination. It is some kind of expansion in your zone, where you are seeing your self-worth, you are appreciating yourself, and indeed I sense that you are becoming your own best friend in a kind of way, which is always a good message. Let's see if there's something more added to this. Okay, now we have 2 cards. Signs and houses. We have 11th house, and we have sign Aries. Alright. The sign Aries has something to do with I. Also, I don't know why I'm thinking about the head, the thoughts, the way you think, the way you reflect. And then we have the 11th house. It's like the message that is coming to me is regarding you finding yourself in society, you finding out what is unique about you, you realizing how much you are worth, you realizing that your different perspective, your different understandings are actually what gives you power, rather than setting you apart from the society. You are using something that felt as a disadvantage and turning it into your own power, into your own advantage. This kind of messages are popping up, this kind of energies I'm feeling, pile number 3. Let's keep going. Is there something else that we need to know regarding the month of December of the collective that is watching me right now? Okay, too many cards. Actually, there are 7. Shall we take all 7 and find out? Alright, first we have Cancer. Cancer, the first thing that comes to me is about some kind of fortress, some kind of comfort zone, feeling your own feelings and emotions, being comfortable with them. Let's find out more. 3rd house, okay. 3rd house has something to do with relatives, family, close people. Maybe this is something related with the holidays. Maybe you will just try to stay in your own comfort zone when you are around relatives, around people, around some kind of people with whom you are celebrating. Then we have the 5th house. The 5th house is about creations, about entertainment. The word entertainment came to me right away. I do feel that actually this message comes more for Christmas, for the holidays. I do feel that you will be around people, but you will try to stay in your own zone and still have fun. Seventh house. Seventh house once again has something to do with connections, relationships, with your interactions with others. And we have the North Node. The North Node is telling me that you are definitely seeing the path that you need to take. You are definitely realizing that you need to step out of your comfort zone and move towards some kind of a target, something that you are following, something that doesn't feel easy, but it feels destined. Venus. Okay. Venus, once again, I'm picking up the message self-worth. Realizing your power, realizing your inner strength, realizing your inner beauty. And second house, the house of Taurus. Second house, the house of your, once again, your finances, your self-worth, the way you appreciate yourself, the way you see yourself. So I do feel that in the month of December, you are going to step into a zone where you are going to see yourself from a different perspective. You will start appreciating yourself. You will start appreciating your emotions, and you won't even somehow try to defend yourself or try to prove yourself to the others. I just sense that you are just stepping in your own zone and starting to accept yourself, accept your differences, accept your strengths, accept your weaknesses, and just find your own path and keep following it. And I do feel that you are going to be around people, probably that has something to do with celebrations, that might involve family members that might try to portray different things on you, but I feel that you're going to stay in your own zone and mind your own business because you know where you are headed, or at least you will get some kind of an idea. But indeed, I sense that you are going to be in your power during the month of December. Like there are a lot of messages that are about you. You being you, you finding you, you being in peace with you. Alright. Let's take some tarot cards in order to go deeper in the month of December and see what messages will pop up. So let me just shuffle my cards. I had a pile of cards next to me, but they just fell on the ground. Alright, let's see. Please, Spirit, let's first check what is leaving your life, what kind of energies are leaving in the month of December, since this is the last month of the year. What kind of energies are leaving the collective that is watching me? Nine of Cups in reverse. We have Ace of Pentacles in an upright, and we have the Sun card in an upright position. Okay, I would say double sunshine to this spread. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is telling me that the energy that is leaving is the energy of disappointment, the energy of wanting something and being disappointed that it's not happening. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it is telling me that some kind of a new hope is being planted, some kind of a new hope is rising on the horizon. And with the Sun card, indeed, I feel that sunshine is arriving. In general, I feel that you are embracing some kind of happiness within you, happiness that comes from within and radiates outwards. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about the Nine of Cups? What kind of disappointment we are talking about? Almost the entire deck. What kind of disappointment is leaving in December? Just to get a bit more specific. Nine of Swords, fears, anxiety, things that you are thinking about nightly, and Eight of Swords as well in reverse. You're setting yourself free from some kind of mental boundaries, some kind of mental prison, some kind of mental energy that felt limiting, self-limiting. It's like you are done with it. Even in this card, we have a sword. So you are cutting something that it just doesn't serve you. And I do feel that this is happening on a mental level. On a mental level, you are seeing what is limiting you and you are deciding, okay, I draw a line, no more. That's not going to affect me any further. I am going to choose myself. Alright, let's see what energies are actually entering. We already saw a glimpse with the Sun and the Pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles. We have Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify a bit. We have Ace of Cups in an upright position and the Chariot in an upright position. Okay, this is a very interesting energy here, especially after the clarification. So with the Nine of Pentacles, I did feel some kind of attachment to something, not feeling independent, not feeling as if you are in charge of something. And right next to this card, I pulled as a clarifier the Ace of Cups in an upright position, which is telling me something that has to do with emotions and feelings. It might be a new love connection as well, where you are not going to feel as if you are that much in charge. And the Chariot card in an upright position is telling me that things are going to be moving in a fast pace. There was some kind of fast-paced movement and it is just going the way it is supposed to go. There is not much you can do. It feels like some kind of situation that is out of your control. And still it does have some kind of strings attached to it. I mean, you do feel as if there isn't much you can do about it, and it is about some kind of a love-related situation. It might be a new love, actually, with the Ace of Cups. And even if it's not love-related, it might be just some kind of a new feeling, new emotion, new passion, and you feel as if no matter what you do, you are getting there. No matter how hard you fight, you are getting there. And that's what tells me the Chariot in an upright position. I just sense someone that is ready to just move forward. And that movement doesn't feel as if something that is under your control. It feels like movement from destiny. Some kind of wheels of destiny are spinning and moving you forward. Actually pushing you forward, whether you want or you don't want. I feel that you are being pushed to move forward. It's like you are sitting on some kind of a chariot yourself and you see this chariot moving and there is nothing you can do about it. It's just moving. So you are being moved to some kind of different chapter, some kind of a dynamic that is meant to happen. Can we find out more about the spirit? Is there something more that we need to know? We have the Knight of Wands in reverse and we have the Four of Swords in the upright position. This has something to do with blockage with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Either there is a person that wanted to move towards you, but there was some kind of a huge blockage, and there was a lot of rest period between you and this person. There was a lot of silence, a lot of resting. Or for the rest of the collective in general, we are talking about some kind of a peaceful period where nothing was going on. Even if there was some kind of desire to do something, that desire was somehow blocked. It was not expressed in a proper way. Okay, let's clarify a bit more. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil card in reverse. Okay, this is telling me that there was some kind of lack of direction, lack of which way this needs to go, or will is it going to go, is it going to happen. Once again, if this is a love connection, you are not sure if this is going to happen or if it's not going to happen, where it's going to go, or is it going to go at all. If it's not love connection, it might be some kind of situation in general where you felt a bit lost, you felt as if you are in a crossroad or there is not much choice or not path that you can just move on. And with the Devil card in reverse, I'm sensing that you are letting go of some kind of major attachment, some kind of something heavy that was pulling you down. I feel that you are releasing it. I feel that you are finding your freedom. All right. Let's take final clarification for this because it does feel like something major in December. The Tower and interestingly, Two of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. So with the Tower we are talking about something that is meant to fall, something that was meant to fall. If this is regarding you and another person, I feel that there were some kind of things between you and this person that were meant to break in order to find stability. If this is not about another person, I'm talking about collective energy. I mean, this is a collective reading. If this is not about another person, then it was something in your life that was meant to fall, that was not meant to stay. In order for you to find your balance, in order for you to find a way to manage to balance things. All right. Let's focus on something different because I feel that I focus too much on that single thing. Is there something else that pile number 3 needs to know regarding December? Is there something else that pile number 3 needs to know regarding their month of December? Here we go. We have one card and that is 6 of Wands, and in the bottom we have 8 of Wands. Pile number 3, I feel that I'm going to use this as a closing message because it feels quite positive. With the 8 of Swords, what I perceive as a message is that you are letting go of some kind of attachment, some kind of blockages, something that was not letting you move, not letting you live the life that you wanted, and you are taking charge, you are becoming victorious. I do feel that you are stepping in empowerment indeed. That's the general energy that I felt for your month of December. I just sense some kind of energy that is taking over the collective, and that energy is giving power of the collective that is watching this video and making them feel as if they can take charge of their life, as if they have all the power that they need in order to deal with everything that life has for them, in order to tackle all kind of challenges, all kind of goals that they are meant to reach. This kind of energy I'm sensing, and it seems quite positive. If I have to describe this spread, this reading with one word, that word would be power. I feel that in December, you are going to feel empowered as a collective, like some kind of a burst of energy. Not even burst of an energy, but energy that is just there. Like you find your own power and you feel confident and just keep moving in the month, during the month. So those were your messages, your pile number 3. If this is resonating, feel free to share in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, you can see and find more videos like this one in my channel. So feel free to subscribe for I Neptune Tarot. And also do not hesitate to click on the like button in order to let me know that you like this video. So that was it for today. Let's meet again in another reading. Bye!